Hello, hello. Thank you for checking in. It is Monday, the day after Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Let me say hello to everybody on Google Hangouts and YouTube. Hi, Philip Chandler on YouTube. Everybody else on YouTube. Allura Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and Thesis and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip Chandler and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Ian G. Jonas and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Adger Yusuf and The Cram and Marcel and Jim Dandy and Bill Knaus and Scott Kimmis and Joe Barney and Red Stapler and John McCain and N1QOV and Blair Cooper and Brett and Terry Sue and Jay Dahlman and Moto Medic and Cosmic Joe and Boot and Swede and Max and Kata Kata and Good Looking Guy and Marty and Wayne Doggy and Sam and St. Clinton and Philip. Hello, hi Sturgis Guy. I'm wearing green. I'm bundled up. I have a green shirt on, and then I have like 2 sweaters and a wrap because it is so cold in my house right now. And I have my little heater on right next to me, blowing air like a tiny little blow dryer. So no, I think it's just closer. It's just a different angle. I've got it. I don't know. The angle looks different, so it looks bigger. Yeah, me too, Allura. So Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Hello. I hope you. I posted a picture on Facebook of my little red dress. Because and it was cold in California. Let me tell you, that picture of me wearing my little red dress, I was chilly. It was like 60. So it was like 60 here. I know the rest of you are suffering with real weather. I heard that a lot of flights were canceled because of bad weather all across the U.S. Blizzards and snow and, I don't know, freezing rain. Sturgis Guy says there is 6 inches of snow on top of his house, topped off with 2 inches of ice on top of that. So Sturgis Guy's house has an extra foot of insulation from snow. David Jones says, no way. David Jones says it's 80 degrees at his house in Texas. Crazy warm there. He even has the air conditioner on. Is it really that hot in Texas? Because Texas does get cold weather. Wow. Wow, then I'm jealous of Texas. Wow, that's mighty warm. Well, Christmas Day, people have been dying. People die over the holidays. Famous people and non-famous people, but holidays cause a lot of stress, and a lot of people die during the holidays. And George Michael died, only 53, which is not old. He died of heart failure, which is a little young usually for heart failure, though people die of heart failure even in their teens. But apparently he had gained a lot of weight in the past year. And so, you know, that always causes an extra burden on your heart. But, well, yeah, and he had abused his body. He had abused his body, and I'm sure abused his heart over the years of partying and drugs and all kinds of stuff. And that takes a toll. It adds up. All that abuse and of your body does add up. And then if you add, you know, weight gain, which causes a lot of extra burden on your heart, and then the stress of the holidays, that can. And David Jones says Carrie Fisher looks like she might be getting better. Hopefully. She's in the hospital still. She's in stable condition. I don't know. They haven't released any information other than she's in stable condition. I don't know if she's on, ventilators or any sort of stuff like that, but breathing help. I don't know if she's breathing on her own. I don't know, but she's conscious, not conscious. Debbie Reynolds. David Jones says her mother, Debbie Reynolds, says she's getting better. Sturgis Guy says, yeah. Yes, but she's in her 70s, and she also partied a lot, and she had mental health problems as well. It's controversial treatment for her, I guess she is a bipolar or something like that, but she gets electric shock therapy, which sounds scary, though, and in the earlier versions of electric shock therapy were pretty scary. They were legitimately scary treatments. The new versions are not. I guess they have, updated, modernized versions of it where it's not scary. It doesn't cause your body to freak out. And apparently, because the brain is electrical, and it is, we have electrical, the brain is like a computer. So they have improved modern versions of electric shock therapy, which she has found to be very helpful for her to treat her mental disease. Her brain functions much better, which is good for her. She didn't respond well to like drugs and medication. So good for her. And I hope she's getting better with the heart attack. She's like Allura. She's like you. She's very small. She's only about 5 feet tall or 5'1", and she gained weight, and then she lost weight for this, and she was traveling on the airplane, and this. So I'm sure all those things contribute. David Jones says he gets electrical shocks when he does a bad job at his work. Yeah. They keep him in a little dog collar, and if he makes a mistake, they zap him. Bad dog. Yeah, they're actually, for real, there are dog collars that do that. They're like anti-barking collars, where if your dog barks too much, it'll give it a little zap, and it's just supposed to like train your dog not to bark. But that sounds like horrible to me. I don't know. That verges on doggy torture. And sometimes, teaching a dog not to do its natural instincts is like teaching a baby not to cry. You're gonna cause that's because your dog is barking for a reason. Either there's something moving, somebody out there, another person, whether they're good or bad, there's something out there that's attracting their attention, or they're scared, hungry, tired, lonely, stuck, something, and they probably need your attention for something. Yeah. So you're teaching your dog not to communicate. Hello. Hi, Sam Basta. No, she's Debbie. Carrie Fisher is 70. Sam says he thought she was only 60. No, she's 70. Shockingly. She looks very good for 70. But yeah, so I had Sweetie and I had a wonderful, wonderful Christmas Eve dinner. Nice, relaxing. It's actually the same place we've gone the last 3 years in a row. It's a nearby, so you don't have to do any hassle of driving or parking, and so it's very close, so that makes it easy. Very nice restaurant, which for some reason nobody seems to know about at Christmas. So there's not that many people there. The prices for Christmas Day, fixed price, 3-course meal is very reasonable compared to all the other places in Los Angeles. The food is amazing, so good, and great service, and so just relaxing and chill and just wonderful. So we had a wonderful, such good food and dessert and champagne, lots of champagne. Sturgis guy said he used to get electrical shocks when he was working on his Chevy ignition, though at 18,000 volts, that was considered recreational use. Wait, David Jones says Carrie Fisher was born in 1956, making her 60, so that Sam is correct and Lorielle is wrong. Wow. Well, then, you know what, Sam, and everyone else, and then I actually read in some newspaper, so one publication listed her as 70. So I was taking that off of the article I read. So somebody's, well, Carrie Fisher, no wonder she had a heart attack. She probably read that news article that said she was 10 years older than she is and went, ugh. All right, so, okay, well, no wonder she looks so good for 70. And Linda Polly also heard a news announcer say 70. Okay, so some news organization put out 70, and myself and other people read the same article and quoted the same incorrect birthday then. Yeah, they read the same article and they cited the same sources. Linda said, okay. Well, that's disturbing. Poor Carrie Fisher. Everybody's saying she's 10 years older. Sometimes they make mistakes. Oh, Sturgis guy says Harrison Ford is 74. What? George Michael was only 53. He was not taking good care of himself. He's had a lot of issues in the last few years. He had a lot of issues the last few years. So, but it's not just celebrities who die. Lots of people die over the holidays. But yeah, David Jones says 2016 was a bad year musically. It seems like a very high portion, a very high number of musical celebrities died in 2016, and big names, you know, like Prince and David Bowie, and a lot of, seems like a high proportion of musical celebrities. But oh well. Well, I wanted to come and say Merry Christmas to you guys. A lot of things are closed. I think today is a big day for a lot of people to go to the stores, shopping for after Christmas sales or returning things. In fact, in England, they actually call it Boxing Day, the day you return all your unwanted Christmas gifts in the box back to the store. And they say that in Canada too. It's, yeah, they actually have a name for it. Return your unwanted gifts day, aka Boxing Day. That sounds much better. Boxing Day sounds better than return your unwanted gifts. But yeah, but and there are, yeah, there's a lot of sales and stuff, but I just hate, I don't like going shopping at any of the malls or stores or anything, but especially on the days when it's going to be so crowded. Oh, and Sam wants to remind us that 2016 is not over yet. There is still one more week, so we could still have more people die. Thank you for the cheery reminder, Sam. We still have a week of more potential deaths. That's right. It's still a holiday week. Saturday is New Year's Eve. Sturgis guy said, I got $300 for Christmas, so I bought a car. What? How did you buy a $300 car? I mean, how is that possible? What kind of car is $300? Sturgis guy says it needs brake work. Well, that's not a big problem. Brakes are generally not a big. Yeah, a lot of people can actually fix their own brakes, which I'm not one of those. But even if you can't fix your brakes, it's usually like, depending on your car or where you go, $150 to $200. So not, though if your car was only $3, that seems like a. Sturgis guy says the guy just wanted it out of his backyard. Really? There are no problem. What kind of car is it? No other like big problems. No other big problems besides needs brakes. Sounds like Pontiac. As a Pontiac and it runs good. Is that like a four-door kind of car? Four-door. Wow. Sturgis guy, you certainly did get a Christmas present. A car that runs good for $300. Wow. Merry Christmas to you. I need a car. Sweetie's working on seeing if he can help me find a good low price car somewhere. We'll see. Crossing my fingers. Sturgis guy got a Bonneville. David Jones, how did you know? Yeah, so we'll see, Linda. Crossing my fingers on that. But David Jones says he's psychic. Yeah. For David Jones just knows that if it's a $300 Pontiac, it must be a Bonneville. Right. And Bonneville translates as good town. You're having some good times in your good town car. Linda said dinner was awesome. So, all right. So it is almost 5:45 and I am just about to sign off. But I had a wonderful Christmas Eve and I just wanted to say hi to you guys and wish you Merry Christmas. And oh, good. Linda said she got a whole bunch of nice stuff too. That's good. Very good for you. Well, David Jones says he's gifted at foretelling useless parts of the future. Yeah. If you really had a useful future telling ability, it would be about like picking the lottery numbers or something beneficial, like Was it last? No, that was like 3 years ago, Allura. That was when I was in England. That was like, yeah, that was like 3 Christmases ago. Not counting this. We had 2 Christmases and the one before. That was a long time ago. Yeah, my iPad is already old now. I still have it. It's funny, I hardly ever use it because I never got the hang of it really. So it never really like clicked with me. I was really excited about it, but I never really got the hang of it. Or like exactly what I was supposed to do with it. But all right, so I'm just about to sign off, but Sam says he's going back to bed. Yeah, well, I slept very late today too. I slept until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Today was a really good day to sleep late, stay in bed, and just relax. Yeah, David Jones says the iPad has limited uses. Yeah, it does. So, all right. Kisses for everybody. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, Philip. Thank you for your messages. Bye. I love you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh no, Sam, I hope you feel better. Bye, Philip. Bye, Sam. Bye.